His voice cracked with a terrifying rage, and Josephine knew then exactly what to do. "Leave him," Josephine ordered. "I have all I need." "Sterling has been very cooperative this morning and by this evening," she emphasized, a hand to her split lip, "everyone will know." She looked across to O'Reilly. "Tell Prim he deserves to go back to the dorm. I have more than enough." Whether or not it was fueled by anger, or Sterling had connected to a vague strand of double-cross, he staggered back as the guards released him and glowered at Josephine. "You have what you wanted," he snarled. "Now get out of here, you treacherous bitch." 88,888,888. The Ritz smelled of polish and old confidence, a place that pretended the war was something that was happening in a different place and time. Eve Mansour sat in the certainty that the hotel was her domain. Bill Sterling sat to one side of her, sipping whiskey. They waited. He was late. Dudley Clark arrived without ceremony and took the chair opposite her. For a moment, they observed each other with the practiced stillness of professionals who knew exactly how much blood lay between them. "You knew the date," Eve said at once. "The invasion of Italy. Your man had it. Not conjecture, not arrange. The date. And you chose not to tell the French government." Clark did not bother with surprise. He merely folded his hands. "Because you are a traitor," Bill wanted to scream at her. "Because every word you touch turns into a lie within it." Instead, Clark glanced away and said, evenly, "Because, frankly, we did not trust General de Gaulle." Eve smiled, thin and humorless. "You expected the attack to be imminent." "Yes. And still you kept us in the dark." Her voice sharpened, scathing. "My superiors could not believe France's allies would launch such an operation without consultation. They thought it unthinkable." "That disbelief," Clark said, "was doing a great deal of work for you." Her eyes flickered. Just once. She had run the radio games. She didn't merely inherit them. Eve Mansour, for want of Nazi muscle to liberate Algeria from the French, had designed them, feeding London what it wanted to hear, letting the SA believe their circuits were intact, authenticated messages she knew were compromised, delayed warnings, redirected drops. Eve knew the wretched men and women would be interrogated violently, and, as a fighter for freedom, knew it came at a cost. Which is why she had allowed herself to be romanced by Major David Sterling. The SAS were the muscle acting on the little wars caused by the resistance. Musi was a broken bar, regrettable. A response, silent but deadly, was transmitted by Clark, who, having single-handedly figured this out, with no love lost to David Sterling, had gone straight to Bill. "You betrayed your own resistance," the look said. "You sacrificed French cells to protect the illusion of Allied cooperation. So agents walked into arrests because the radios kept talking. Because you kept them talking." "We need the information so de Gaulle can act," Eve replied, simply, then got to her exquisitely shoed feet. "We meet again, I expect you to have it for me."